Okay, we're talking about energy. So energy makes things happen. Living things transform energy. So we've been talking about potential energy and kinetic energy. There are two types of energy. So we know potential energy is stored energy, and kinetic energy is the energy of movement. We listed off 5 different types of energy. So radiant energy from the sun, chemical energy from chemicals, glucose is one, mechanical energy of motion, like a skier, electrical energy, the potential energy between opposite charges, and then nuclear energy. So we talked about inside the sun, how two hydrogen atoms are actually combined in nuclear fusion to become a helium atom. Okay, so there are 2 laws of thermodynamics that apply to energy and its use. So let's talk about those. So first, let me get a pen here. So the first law of thermodynamics states that total amount of energy in the universe is constant and conserved. Okay, what does that mean? So all energy the amount of energy, let's put this down, the amount of energy in the universe will always be the same. Oops, wait a minute. Let me get a right through there. Try that again. Okay. Will be the same. So energy is not created. Energy is not destroyed. Energy is just transferred. Okay. So energy is transferred. And we've got that example right here. So we've got the energy from the sun, the electromagnetic radiation coming from the sun, forming, coming down to the earth and being transferred by plants into chemical energy. And then also chemical energy being transferred into kinetic energy. So no energy is made, none is destroyed, it's just transferred. Okay, so next law, second law of thermodynamics. States that energy will always be lost in the transformation process. Well, what does that mean? So lost. So when energy is transferred from one form to another, some usable energy is lost to the environment. Okay, so let's write that down. So when energy is transferred from one form to another, some usable energy, that's important, some usable energy is lost. So you can take a look at this picture right here. It's usually lost in the form of heat. Okay, so in this picture we have energy flow. We've got energy coming from the sun, and plants are using it through the process of photosynthesis, turning it into glucose, chemical energy, and then animals will eat that glucose and use that in the form of transferring it from chemical energy to kinetic energy. Let's see. Some of that energy is lost as heat. So this mouse takes, let's say, one glucose molecule and transforms that chemical energy into kinetic energy, and in the process some heat is lost. So 39% of that glucose molecule is used for work. For work and living, which leaves 61% is lost to the environment as heat. And in each step, energy is lost to the environment as heat. Okay, so those are our two laws of thermodynamics. So as energy is transformed, energy is lost in the form of heat. Okay, I hope you found that interesting.